emergency, you need fast access to first aid supplies. A first aid station gives you an easy and organised way to store your first aid equipment. Our first aid stations are highly visible, so your employees can quickly find the equipment they need. The 3D header sign means that the station is visible from all angles. Our first aid stations are available in 3 models and are tailored for a variety of environments. The first aid station, the first aid and eyewash station, and the first aid and burn station. Each station complies with 3 separate pieces of first aid legislation. All first aid stations include BS compliant first aid kits. Stations include storage for an accident report book, as well as instructions on how to complete an accident report form, and guidance on the Data Protection Act requirements. Simply update the names and telephone numbers of your first aiders so they can be contacted in an emergency. The first aid and burn stations include 25 saline eyewash pods. The first aid and eyewash stations include 20 minutes of saline, neutralising eyewash for acids and alkalis, and a useful mirror. Ideal for higher risk environments. If a first aid kit is not replenished, it can put people's safety at risk and lead to non-compliance. Stations feature highly visible yellow panels to show you when items are missing. Each yellow panel shows what item is missing and includes reorder details. Stations are easy to fit and are simply screwed to the wall. All fixings and instructions are supplied. Each station is available in 2 options. Whether you choose a high or low risk station depends on the kind of work you do and the number of employees you have. The first aid stations, keeping your workplace safe.